Welcome again, people. This is the Military Guna TV, MGTV, as you guys know. I'm so close to 1,000 subscription. Please, guys, subscribe. It's not costing you any penny just to put your finger on that subscription button. So, anywhere, wherever it is, just press that subscription button. Please show me some support. At least just by using your finger and put it on the subscription button. Now, I want to move in. This is the Arsenal versus Chelsea game, and to be honest, I'm very scared of this game. I have zero confidence going into this game, so definitely that is already where my mind is at. Alright, these players cannot muster a win to buy or find a fear to go somewhere or something like that. They cannot win. These players just lack the mental fortitude to move forward. So let me get into a bit of details in regards to the Arsenal versus Chelsea game. So we are sitting 15th at the table while Chelsea is sitting at 5th position. Now they have played 14 games, just the same as us. They are on 25 points, whilst we are on 14 points. 14 games, 14 points. That is basically a point per game ratio. We have scored 12 goals and conceded 18, while they have scored 29 and conceded 14. So we have as much points as the amount of goals that they have conceded. So at this point in time, Burnley is only 1 point behind us, one single point behind of us, with a game in hand, which means that Burnley should win their game. They will definitely go in front of us. And at this point in time, Fulham and Brighton have scored more goals than us at this particular time. If Brighton should win their game, they'll move ahead. Brighton is playing West Ham United. West Ham United coming this weekend. And I don't think Arsenal will remain at 15th position by the end of this weekend. We might see ourselves in 17th position, to be frank and being honest. The last time we played Chelsea was actually in the FA Cup finals, where we won the game, but we were all happy and nice, and it was good. To be honest, I really enjoyed that win, and I enjoyed that FA Cup. But we have seen a massive decline from Arsenal Football Club, while Chelsea Football Club just skyrocketed. And that was before the FA Cup was actually in the midst of the transfer period time. And what we have seen happen is that Chelsea Football Club really went into the transfer market and invest in their team, whilst we only went ahead and just purchased 2 to 3 players, in which was definitely not good enough. Chelsea basically bought about 9 or 8 players. 8 players that could basically start in our lineup, which means that they have basically a squad overall of quality players, and that definitely would push them at least 9 to 10 points in front of us. And that is not evident based off the statistics or where we're at on the table. They are 25 points, we're 14, and that is 9 points ahead of us. That is without a doubt exactly how it is. So our last 5 match meetings, we have scored 8 goals whilst conceded 9, and it splits. We won 2, they won 2, and there was 1 draw. And in those 5 games, we got a smash from Chelsea at Baku, and that is quite clear in every Arsenal fan's memory. What I know, on that day, we saw a screamer from Mohamed, from Alex Iwobi, and we thought that he would have kicked on his career, but he didn't much. Now, this one is a hard one, a very, very hard one. At this point, I'm extremely depressed at this point, and I'm just trying my best to keep up with this club, because I will not let them be the end of me. No, so I'm going to go in the starting lineup. We have Leno in goal, and we have seen now that our backup keeper is not good enough. He's not even Championship League level, because we are looking to purchase a second choice keeper in the Championship from Brentford, which is a good keeper. And Ronarson was not, and it should have been a red light for us. It should have been a red flag for us, because at the same time, when we have got Ronarson, we still went ahead to try and replace Martinez with the keeper from Brentford. And it should have been a red flag that this keeper was not good enough. Now, in goal, we have Leno, We have Leno in goal, and that is basically one of the easiest decisions because he's the only good keeper we have at the club at this point in time. So at right back for me, instantly and as I go, I forgot. My formation is 4-2-3-1. That is always been my formation. Balance in midfield, balance in attack. It's just at Arsenal, these players are just not good enough. So in goal, Leno, right back, Ainsley Maitland-Niles, centre back pairing of David Luiz and Gabriel. On the left side, I'll go with Kieran Tierney. Oh, Gabriel is on a red card. Okay, so Pablo Mari on the left side. Kieran Tierney on the left as well as the left wing back. Left full back, should I say. Double midfield pivot of Dani Ceballos and Mohamed Elneny, which is a dead midfield. It's a totally dead midfield. I cannot see Dani Ceballos and Mohamed Elneny outgunning Kovacic and Kante inside of the midfield. Kovacic, Kante, Mount, Havertz, Pulisic, these guys are going to walk over Ceballos and Elneny. Literally walk over them. And I could foresee a game like this where we're just definitely just bypassing the midfield and getting the ball as fast as possible to the attackers to try and hurt Chelsea Football Club or pin them down because we don't have the quality in our midfield to combat with Chelsea's midfield. N'Golo Kante is better than our entire midfield. The only person we have in the football club in regards to a midfielder that can be combative as N'Golo Kante is injured, and that's Thomas Partey, and he's still not as good as Kante. He's very good, but he's not as good as Kante. Kante is the best in the world in his position for the past 3 to 4 seasons, and that is without a doubt. And he's a player that I really rate. I really rate him, and I have a lot of respect for him. So in the attacking midfield area, we have Joe Willock. On the right, Nicolas Pepe, Maverick, Maestro. On the left, we have Bukayo Saka, our main man. That is the man who is carrying the team at this moment. And up front, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. He's now getting his goal scoring boots together. So we're hoping that he will be available for this game. And I pray and hope that he's available. And I also pray and hope that Thomas Partey can be available for the next 2 games coming after this, which is Brighton and I think is Fulham. No, it's West Brom. And now we hope that Martinelli can be fully fit again for those games because we're going to need these players. These are the elite players with the elite mentality that this club needs. So as I run through again, my starting lineup again, Burnley in goal, Ainsley Maitland-Niles, David Luiz, Pablo Mari, Kieran Tierney, double midfield pivot, Elneny, Ceballos, and we have Joe Willock attacking midfield area, Nicolas Pepe on the right, and Bukayo Saka on the left. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang up front. And my prediction for this is that I predict a 2-2 draw, and that is definitely from my heart. My mind is telling me far different from that. Because Chelsea play really good football, real fluid attacking football, in and out of possession. They really dominate the ball as well. They dominate their space, they're 1v1, they win all their 1v1 battles. So I'm hoping that we can get a draw out of this game. And to be realistic, I don't think we can because our players are just not good enough. And this is something that Arsenal fans should look into. We are 100 managers back, and when we look at our starting lineup, it doesn't matter which player we should put on that field, it will not be able to compare at 100% with that Chelsea team. And we're going there expecting that we should dominate this Chelsea team, playing this pretty set of football and then beating the Chelsea team. To be realistic, that will not happen with these set of players. These players have no mental capacity to fight and move through adversity. They are so weak mentally. But I won't go into that. The moment the match kicks off, I'll be behind them and I'll be hoping them and cheering them on for them to carry home 3 points because this is a 3 point that we definitely need. And it's another London derby, and we have to get something from it. So this has been my preview for Arsenal versus Chelsea. Please guys, remember to subscribe. I really thank you guys for carrying me this far to almost 1,000 subscriptions. I am really appreciative of it. And if you can just touch that button, it won't take anything from you. It won't cost you $1 to press that button. Show me some love and appreciation. Give me that support because I'm building this content and I'll definitely continuously give this content to you guys. Touch that subscription button. This has been Military Guna TV. I'm out.